Hey everyone, it's Cory McCarthy and thank you for tuning in. I haven't done a day of eating video in some time, so here's one for you. I figured I did a training video recently, so a diet video just seemed appropriate. At the moment, I'm running a vegan ketogenic diet. For the unaware, that's higher fat, moderate protein, and lower carbs. Why, you may ask? Because I like changing things up now and then, and I also find that keto dieting helps me feel calm, chilled out even, and I am going through a rather stressful family medical situation at the moment, so I just felt like I needed those benefits more than ever.
It has also been demonstrated that a ketogenic diet can help with dietary adherence via improved satiety, which may interest some folks.
That said, unlike with your standard ketogenic diet, once each week I cycle in a higher calorie carb feeding. Macro-wise, it's essentially the reverse of a typical keto day for about 8 hours straight in one day's time. Higher carb, moderate protein, lower fat. For this reason, this dietary method is known as cyclic ketogenic diet as opposed to just a ketogenic diet. This weekly feeding offsets the negative impacts on hormones and thyroid activity that can occur after prolonged periods of low carbohydrate consumption or even just low calorie dieting for that matter.
For example, increases in cortisol.
This weekly feeding also helps refill glycogen, which helps support the weekly training ahead of me. Now, I will not sit here and tell you that ketogenic diets are superior because that is simply not true. And some folks absolutely hate running ketogenic diets, but to each their own. However, for those who are worried about any performance repercussions, elite level athletes can and have functioned on a keto diet without any issues. In fact, even with benefits.
For instance, a 2012 Italian study found that a group of elite gymnasts running a controlled keto diet for 30 days lost 1.9 kilograms of fat on average and even gained 0.3 kilograms of muscle tissue on average, despite being in a caloric deficit for the duration.
But I am certain that outcomes vary by sport. For instance, I wouldn't recommend keto diet for an endurance athlete. Anyway, enough rambling. On to the day of eating. This was prepared on a rest day.
So I kicked off the day upon waking with a scoop of exogenous ketones plus electrolytes and 16 ounces of water.
Now normally I take this just prior to training, but as I said, this was a rest day.
Exogenous ketones, based on a 2017 meta-analysis, have proven to be effective in helping people reach ketosis.
Since I've been intermittent fasting since 2015, I do not typically eat until 2 p.m. each day, whether keto or not. So up to that point in the day, I just drink coffee or tea or water as much as I desired. I try to remain as hydrated as possible.
At 2 p.m., I have my first meal. In this meal, I consumed 200 grams of whole leaf spinach, 1 pack of Beyond Meat strips, and 1 Brazil nut, all sautéed in 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil. I topped this with 1 tablespoon of whole flax seeds, ground into a coarse powder.
Normally, I would not consume anything more until my post-workout shake around 9 p.m.
But considering this was a rest day, at 7 p.m. I had 1 3/4 scoops of a vegan protein blend in water consisting of pea, hemp, pumpkin, and alfalfa proteins. A blend I had customized over at True Nutrition, which is linked below, with a discount code for you to use. On the side of the protein, I had 1 1/3 tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter.
After this, I ate nothing until dinner, which occurred around 10 p.m.
Dinner consisted of 200 grams of broccoli florets with 504 grams of extra firm tofu sautéed in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil.
On the side of my dinner, I consumed 2 1/4 tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter, the one that I shared earlier, and a final 3/4 of a scoop of that vegan protein blend that I had also shared before. Protein powders do make keto dieting easier to accomplish as a vegan, so as not to surpass your daily carbohydrate limit. And that was all she wrote. So let me know what you all think in the comments below, or if you have any questions. Also, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and to share it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press that bell button for notifications and to check back weekly, typically by Friday mornings. All 3 avenues will help ensure that you don't miss anything from me. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.